So I ran a little bit of a tournament on Saturday, and I'm finally getting around to making a video on it. I'm going to probably post just like the entire VOD if you guys are interested in checking it out, either on this channel or Inbound 2. So if you guys are interested in watching that, seeing, how the teams played, all that good stuff. You can also check out the Twitch VOD if you want to see it earlier, or go to any of the players who played in the tournament that streamed it. You can go watch their VODs also. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the gods that we saw during the tournament. So kind of crazy, only 6 gods weren't picked. The interesting part, and actually let's make these a little bit bigger so we can see. So I just wanted to see kind of like what the meta kind of looks like in this current time. A lot of really good players played in the tournament, and there's like an actual breakdown of everything by games. You don't want spoilers, the bracket's right here also. I'm not going to spoil it just for those that are interested in watching it. But yeah, only 6 gods not picked, which is kind of crazy. And it's 3 hunters, which kind of, I think that means a lot to the meta, that 6 hunters were so bad they weren't even picked. And to like even go even deeper into it, Danza was only picked once and CERN was only picked once. So the hunters were about what, 4 characters? Yeah, I think there's only 4, or no, 5 because also Neith was. So we had Jing, we had Neith, we had Cupid, Medusa, Uller who took 16 bans, by the way, the most banned character. Is that all? I think. Was it just 5? I just want to make sure I don't miss. Yeah. So 5 hunters were picked. 2 were picked only once, and then 3 were not picked a single time. Yeah, I think hunters are a little bit unbalanced. And I actually think it's interesting that Cupid saw a lot of play. But I think it makes sense for 2 reasons. 1, Cupid is really good into Neith. 2, Cupid is really good into Uller. Neith surprisingly high. I think her aspect is really good, and a lot of the time she was played with her aspect. Aladdin most picked, Jing most picked, Sobek Agni. Not too surprising. Bots 8, 17 bans, Uller 16, Afro 11, Herc 8, 11. Now the interesting part about this is Herc jungle and solo kind of flexed. So the reason that he got banned this much is that he was flexed very strong into jungle and solo. Twig played him, Sot played him, a couple other players played him, but yeah, 11 Herc bans. I think he's very, very strong. And the best part about Herc is he's very easy, or maybe not easy. He's very forgiving. He's very tanky. He gets 160 base protections just for loading into the game and getting his passive off at level 20 and proccing his 3. 160 protections is crazy. And then he's just got really high base damage. I think Herc is a menace. Hecate, 60% win rate, 5 games played. I mean, a lot of bans. I think she's just considered the best mid laner. So it makes a lot of sense. Zeus, Thor, Jing also banned a few times. Jing was interestingly only a 40% win rate. Uller won 2 of his 3 games, only played 3 times, which is kind of insane. Set bans, there were 7 sets total. So in every single set, Bots and Uller got banned at least, or they got banned 1 time. Afro dodged a ban in 1 set. Hecate and Jing avoided a ban in 2 sets. Let's see who did the best in terms of win rate. Odin actually saw 100% win rate, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. I think that was mostly Sot playing him now. Picked here by Sot. It ended up being banned later. Let's see here. Odin also gets played by Sot. Odin also gets played by Sot. Okay, Sot was the only Odin player, but he won all 3 games. Ares also went 3-0. The Aurora special, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. Those gods saw 100% win rate. Aladdin was played 11 times, and he went 9-2. That is crazy. This is nerfed Aladdin, by the way. So 9-2 on nerfed Aladdin. Crazy. That god is still definitely strong. Win rate doesn't mean anything, or doesn't mean everything, especially with, Bots, Uller, Afro, all these gods getting banned a ton. It's crazy to see Aladdin only at 2 bans. People were kind of telling you to play him, and he still wasn't just getting played too much. Ymir won 4 out of his 5 games. Little spreadsheet if you guys are interested in stuff like this. Again, I'm going to be posting the VOD from the stream either on this channel or on the other channel, the Inbound 2. But yeah, really fun tournament. I'm hosting another one on February 15th, and it's going to be hopefully even more players. I already have 100 players signed up in that one when I reached only about 120 in this one. So already have a lot of players signing up. Excited for that one. Just want to compare the tourney also quickly to the tier list that I had. So the hunter tier list I had, Neith in a higher part of the aspect. Yeah, so I guess I missed on Cupid a little bit. The interesting part is Cupid's aspect was played more. I thought people wouldn't be willing to play it, so I placed it in C tier, but I talked to Panda Cat about it, and I convinced him that I think it's really good. I think it's kind of like Bats' downside, where it's you take the aspect because the value you're getting from the other stuff way more outweighs what you're losing. So losing a tiny bit of damage on the 1, it's fine. You're getting a shield, you're getting a heal, and you're getting an attack speed reduction on the 1. That actually makes me happy because I thought this was pretty underrated. I did place it in C because I just thought nobody... I thought I was maybe wrong about it and that other people weren't playing it, so it was just bad, but... I should have followed my gut. Should have moved him up a little bit. The support tier list. I think Geb, I guess, was a pretty decent miss. Only played one time, went 0-1. This is a lot more of a better ranked character. In the tournament, you can kind of shut the Geb down, kill him, CC him, all that good stuff. So it wasn't super problematic. I guess I didn't place Morgan on this tier list. I should have 100% placed Morgan on this tier list with Aspect because I think she is very, very good. How many times has she actually even played? 7 times she was picked. And she won 57% of her games. Not bad at all. But Sobek was also picked a lot, which is not really a surprise. Sobek being picked 9 times. Did only win 44% of his games. And then Ymir saw a few picks. Not too bad either. 5 picks. Yeah, I think the support one was pretty spot on. Mid lane. Surprisingly, we didn't see Aladdin mid a single time. And Ula was banned so much. I think he was played... how many times did he end up getting played? Ula was paid 3 times, and they were all in ADC. I still think these two are both very, very good mid laners. I am going to be switching up Aladdin's build also. I'm going to be making it the strength build instead. Strength items are just so much better currently. Heartseeker's better. It's hard to make Aladdin int work because of how much they've nerfed his int. I think his int is still good. It's just worse than the strength build currently. Like Heartseeker is so broken. Crusher's really good. Agni, Hecate, Cuckoo, Mori. All are really good. Anubis is something that was only banned really against Paul. Cuckoo actually saw a couple plays in the tournament too, which I thought I enjoyed. Did only win 2 of his 7 games, which isn't great. Junglers. So this one, interesting again. Aladdin, top picked, played a lot. Herc was actually played a lot in the jungle. Thana, no surprise. Loki, no surprise. Pele is a surprising one. I had Pele in A tier. Could probably bump her up to S because she looks really, really good. For the most part, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then lastly, solo lane. Solo lane, it seems like Bologna and Shock are kind of coming out to play. Not a ton of Hades, which is really surprising. All I see from solo laners is like, Hades is like the only solo laner you can play. And then when it comes down to it, I mean, he did go 0-2, both losses in the first round, but nobody really wanted to play him. It was some Thor, some Bologna, some Shock. Maybe I have Bologna just a little bit too low. And still not seeing a ton of Mordred with the Aspect. Mordred had 1 game, went 0-1. I still think this Aspect is broken. And it's kind of like me full sending it like I should have with the Cupid Aspect, where I just think it is really, really good. I think it's underplayed. I'm going to keep it up towards the top. Maybe I'll move it down to A, and I'll move Cupid up to A also, because it's finally starting to get some play. But I am very confident that this Mordred Aspect is getting completely underbought. I'm completely confident that Mordred solo is a very good pick. But yeah, I just wanted to take a little look at the P's and B's because this is like the most amount of competitive we're going to be able to see for at least a little bit. So just keeping a grasp on the meta, seeing what's the updates, what's happening with it. But I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let me know down below, who do you think the SPL players need to be playing? Tournament's coming up on the 15th. Call your shot right now. Who is good that's not getting played? But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you support us today. I'll see you guys again next time.